Hi, welcome to the View Thought Consultancy. Today we have another interesting topic for you guys, where you guys can see that the methods of the testing, and we will see that how these methods will help us to improve our quality and how we can utilize these two aspects from different prospect in our projects and how we can learn these as well. And you can say that this is a series of so you can say the things which we are discussing on the different aspect in the different aspect to improve and learn the software testing. So going forward down the road we will start this session. So here is my intro that I have a 15-year experience around the globe in the software testing. I have a mentor of a lot of you can say the fresher and I have the different companies established the different companies software testing team as well. So I am working as a consultant nowadays with the different organization as a QA, as the software testing consultant, and so provide my services. So here are some gadgets you can directly access me if you have any question related to the software testing anytime. I will try to answer your question whenever I get time, as soon as possible. So in the today's topic we are going to discuss about the methods of the software testing. So in as we have already discussed in I guess first session of this course, that we do have a two different type of you can say the testing methods which will help us to do our testing in an efficient way and try to improve the quality of our project. So what are those? The manual testing and the automated testing. So in the manual testing normally performed by the humans. There is no tool intervention is involved in in this type of testing. So normally in the automation we are dealing with different tools like the Selenium, SoapUI, Postman, Burp tool, and some other tool which are performing testing on the behalf of the humans. So the objective of both testing, manual and the automated, is to improve the quality and remove the defects. But although both have their own benefits, their own you can say their disadvantages, and we will see that what are those as well. So in the if we talk about the manual testing objective, to identify the bug by simulating the end user behavior. And in if we talk about the automation, so in the automation testing normally we are reducing the human interaction and using some tool to execute our test cases. So objective of this testing method is that to increase the efficiency and the accuracy and try to you can say save extra time and the resource engagement on the work. So we will pick those areas who are repetitively used as a task on a daily routine. So we will try to capture those and see that if those are feasible, automatable or not. So we will see first the feasibility of those cases and those areas and modules, and then we will craft the strategy and the tool selection, and then go and kick the scripting of those for that part and utilize that. So let's suppose if we have a login page and we have to log in every time and we have you can say do testing, so we can skip this part with the those other areas like the regression suite we do have, where we have to see every time some additional work whenever we have a build, so we can automate those. So the objective to if as we have already discussed, that it will increase the efficiency and the accuracy because the human intervention is less. So in this case we have less chance to do the human error and the mistake and the overlook things, because we have automate and cover all the thing in first go very keenly. So one thing in keep in mind that in the automation we need a very high and skillful resource. So at the first glance when going to capture the test cases, it will take some time comparatively to the manual side. But whenever we want to do the some usability aspect, maybe we can do that with the help of automation. So that is the one main and core you can say the disadvantage of the automation. But definitely we can achieve that part with the help of manual side, and we can gain a lot of advantages by using the automation testing in our projects. So and both as we have already discussed and earlier, that both method has used to improve the quality of the project and the product which we have in hand. So here I have sum up the manual and the automated testing from different prospect. And here you can see that the objective which we have already discussed on the previous slide, the suitability, the best for the exploratory testing, the manual testing is the best, as we have discussed earlier, that the in the usability maybe we cannot use that automation path, the automation, the scripting, and the in the head hoc. But the part where we have a repetitive work like the performance and the regressions who that can be automated very easily, and we can reduce the human engagement and the time for in the company and it will also beneficial from the company prospect as well. So we need to see that how we can adopt both alternatively natively and vice versa. And maybe there is possibility that all the product cannot be automated, so in that case maybe we need to do the cocktail and the mixed cocktail of both. But it's depend on the circumstances, the project we have in our hand. Some projects are doable, automate fully, but some project are not. So we need to see the feasibility and then adopt the tech methods. And then the definitely as we have already discussed, that both has their own benefits and their own pros and cons. So in this aspect table, you can see that the initial setup cost in terms of automation is very high. And another thing that we need to hire definitely a very skillful person to do that, so that is not a easy job. Now sometime maybe you will not able to get a suitable person from the industry in your team, so maybe it will not easy, and maybe someone if left your company, so it's not easy to maintain and enhance your already written scripts and the frameworks. So that's how the things are going on with in both method. Maintenance is you can say in the automated testing, maintenance is a really hard job. And if you have any single change which is impacted your DOM and your page front end, so it will maybe a create problem at automate and automation scripts. So you need to keep eyes on the modification of your written scripts all the time if you have using if you are using the automation testing in your project. So otherwise, maybe after a certain time period, those written scripts will be obsoleted and not work for your project and your application. So we need to see the keep eyes on these things. So at the end of the today's session, that both automated and the automated and the manual is playing essential role in the testing cycle. So manual testing is effective for the exploratory and the usability, and the while automation is more beneficial for the regression. So we keeping these all things, we can adopt and use our methods in our project when we are doing testing. And but we have already discussed that the objective of both the methods is to improve the quality of the product. So for today we are done. So keeping the next topic, and we will try to come up with another new topic with you in the coming days for you. For till now, if you have any questions, so place your question in the chat comment check the chat box. So I will try to answer your question as soon as possible whenever I get time. So for today, I am going to sign off. Take care.